Okay, I'm not gonna show you this one other than, okay, remember the cord was coming out here. What I do is I push it into the bottom rail. There's a little bit of a slop right in there. I push the wire in there, then I take the excess and I zigzag it up in here, and then I come out the side, down, loop-de-loop, and back up. Just like the other one. Oh, that's right. That's right. I've got to show you how to cut that notch, don't I? I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, I told you I'd show you how to do this notch. What's all that racket in here? Oh, it's the air conditioner. I probably should leave it on. It's nice and cool in here. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And let's see if I can't get you down in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure this, and I see it's 1 inch to inch and 3/4. It's a 1/2 inch thick. 1 inch to 1 3/4. So I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to look at that and see, yes, in fact, that's where I'm going to be. Okay. Let's get you resituated over here. Okay. I'm going to go 1 inch, 1 3/4, and it's going to be sticking out a 1/2 inch, so I can hold it anywhere and mark the half. I can hold my finger on there, right where it is, close my eyes even, and then I can mark that. Okay, that's where I'm going to cut it. And I just take little nips at it at a time with my little cutters. These are just electrical cutters. Okay, I'm not going to cut the whole thing. If I try to cut the whole thing, I'm going to crack it. Okay, see how it already cracked, but it didn't go all the way. So I just do little bits at a time. And now I can extend that like I'm just making a little triangle, so to speak. A little bit at a time, okay? Until I get up to where I want it. Make sure it's not going to crack on me. Yeah, I'm making a square notch with some cutters. Okay, now I can take this and do little thin strips. I might want to cut that at an angle, go right up to my line. And this is kind of at an angle, so I have to kind of hold this differently to get it straight. Okay, now I can flip that around, and now I'm going this way. Okay, now I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to grab that just right at that line and pinch it and just wiggle it a little bit. Maybe go that way. I'll clean up the mess when I get done. Don't you worry about that. Okay. Now I'm going to just cut this at a slight angle. You're not going to really see that. That may help my cord just sneak in there. That. Now I'm going to take my rasp. There's my hole. That's what I'm going to put up on the left-hand side. See? They've got the hole there. I've got the hole over here. I've got it just a hair wider in case my cord has to kind of slop in there. And that's going to be up against the wall, right? Let's take you into the other room real quick. I'm not going to show you how to put this one up because I think you've got it now. If you got any questions, you can You can replay the video on how I put the trim up and all the different steps. You see, when this notch right here goes up against the wall, you're never going to see that notch, are you? You are going to see the notches right here that nothing comes out, but that's just part of your trim, your face frame, okay? Well, there you go. Have fun. Last but not least, there's one more thing you need to do to your air conditioner, if you can reach it. I take the shipping screws and put them back in at the back. And if you do this, you just have to remember that before you take this out of the housing next time, your insert, you have to remember this. Now, granted, if these were up high on the second floor and if I couldn't get to them, of course I couldn't do it. But it's just one last touch I like to do. Because I have the other air conditioner right here, I'm going to go ahead and do that one. Okay, this is the unit. This is the unit I just installed here. It's running. And if you want to do the condensate pipe, you'd have to hook it onto here and then angle it, put some brackets here, run it down to the ground and all that. On this particular property, nobody has installed any condensate pipes on the bottom, and then you'd have to check with your AOAO and find out, your homeowners association, find out if it's allowable. They may say, hey, you got to leave it like this, especially on the ground floor, because it just drips here. Okay? Well, that's pretty much it, other than if you're going to put these screws in. Once upon a time, my second air conditioner I installed, this hole was off a little bit. I took my little scratch awl, put it in there, and I didn't put it in very far, and I just kind of was going to rack it over, and I hit a copper pipe in there, just nicked it, and all the Freon stuff, it started like that. I thought, oh great. I had to take it back to the store, get another one, all because I went like that and then tried to bend it over. So you have to be careful. These screws aren't lined up exactly. Still try to put your screw in at an angle or whatever and try to catch that. And you know, after you put the insert in, you can come outside and these should be lined up. If they're not lined up, maybe you don't have the insert pushed in all the way or something like that, okay? Well, there you go. That's the LG I just installed. Doesn't that look nice on the trim? Now, if you got exterior trim like this, you might want to come out here after you install your new housing in case this trim, let's say the trim was hitting kind of tight and it wasn't up there perfectly square, and you pushed it in as hard as you could, and maybe that folded the top trim up out of the way. Maybe it folded the side or the bottom or anything like this. See, this trim all looks nice. It all looks nice and straight. If it wasn't, I'd have to pound that back with a hammer, put a finish nail in it or something like that. Okay? See how it's angled? It's slightly angled. If you put a level on there, it's not going to be level, because remember we had it angled, had an inch and 5/8 at the bottom and an inch and an 1/8 at the top. See this line here? Now you can see it's wider, because this one on the outside is wider at the top, it's shorter at the bottom. See that? That's because this is tilted at an angle. Any water, condensation that comes in here is going to drip out. Okay? It's going to drip out of there and it's going to be set. There you go. Here's one more thing to note. Here was the old handheld unit. Here is the new handheld unit. I'm going to put this one out, but you always want to check your old handheld units, because son of a gun, you might find that it works your new unit. So what I would do is I would keep this, I would hang on to it, put it in a storage area, because if you ever lose this one or if this one gets broken or something, at least you'll have the old one to replace it with. Now, if you never can find any, I'm not sure if they have a universal type of handheld remote for wall mount air conditioners, window mount air conditioners. Check with your local hardware store if you need one. Well, this one's working fine too. See, I've got the cord over here, pooched out. There was just a little bit of room on the trim, and I kind of pushed in on that, had it zip down below and then back up. Nice. Well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.